Hi everybody, this is Dennis from the Dennis and Andy Show, and I'm going to do a full review of Wesley Snipes' The Exiled. This is issue number 1. What About Publishing put it out. I had quite a few of you ask for me to review it, so I was very happy to do that and sat down and read it. Um, Story is actually by Wesley Snipes, Adam Lawson, and Keith Arem. The script was put together by Adam Lawson, and the artwork was done by Gabriel Santos. Colors by Valentino Biancani. So hopefully I pronounced everything right. Let's just kind of dig into it. Starts off 365 days ago, so we don't know what time frame, what universe or anything, but we know it's a flashback to about a year. We get introduced to Detective Niles Roach, Washington. Um, Apparently he's got a rap. He's a bit of a crazy man, and we see a little child that's down. They're down underground. We don't quite know where yet. He's like, Medgal was my only clue. Egyptian for a place that can't be seen by the sun. A mass meeting for politicians, warlords, and innocent victims. It's like the devil himself called for a shindig. So we see Detective Washington. Obviously, he's following something. Little boy sees a cloaked figure, looks like a bomb of some sort. And the kid sees him and goes, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Shh." So we can see, we'll call it the Wesley Snipes character, Roach. He's smashing on the wall, trying to break free, and he goes, "Oh, my father could have found this out earlier." So already we can tell he's obviously has to live up to probably his father, who may or may not have been a detective. I bet he was. Um, and then we see somebody ripping their clothes off. We see a woman it's being prepared to be the vessel. She gets the hook set into it, so this is not good. This is some sort of satanic or demonic ritual that's going on. And the figure had left the bomb down there, and you can see they're still trying to hold her down for the ritual, but the kid is trying to figure her out. Roach comes up and he's like, "Hey, don't." He goes, "I think this is a," and then boom, things go really badly. They call it the Red Friday attack because of all the blood that poured out all over it. So they called, he didn't make it in time. All these people died. Um, he basically got ignored, and now he's considered exiled in the department while still theoretically working. He doesn't get very good assignments. We actually moved to chapter 1 the year later, so current time, and we see he's partnered up with Detective Connor Lee. They get a call in. You can tell they don't have the greatest relationship. He's like shooting everybody. He says, apparently Roach only uses his fists. They get called into the dockside. So they wound up heading in, and we see a suicide. The spine's been ripped out, so I don't see how they call that a suicide. And he's like, "Well, I wonder what's going on." We see the body, another spine ripped out. So they're trying to piece together, because this is now Saturday, that each time they're called in, the victim is having their spine ripped out. And so it's a serial killer of some sort. And he's like, "Look, this is like a shell casing. It feels organic, but it's dissolving. So the cases are dissolving. So that means there's no real evidence to leave behind." And his partner's like, "You're not smart enough to crack this, Roach." Yeah, he's right. And then we get introduced to that cloaked figure, and we can see him killing somebody. He's got this ancient type of a weapon that's going in, and it winds up ripping out the entire spine. And then on Sunday, he gets called in. Hey, where is everyone? This was called in 45 minutes ago. So another suicide. Only sign of entry is a broken window up on the 15th floor. The log shows the elevators wasn't used. I'm saying I don't give a damn. Well, they didn't say damn. Um, They wind up going up to investigate, and the partner winds up taking something, Detective Lee, and he gets caught. Roach catches him. He goes, "What do you got going on?" He goes, "What is this?" They were working on Black Friday. So basically, we're finding out that Detective Lee was involved. And so, of course, Roach kicks him. It does kind of look like the Punisher, just saying. With the Punisher skull kind of in there. Just neat to see. You want to get exiled again? Keep digging. This time it will be a shallow grave. And so obviously Roach is figuring out something. He gets his notification. Does he know? He's like, "Come on, I can help you." No, you can't. Boom. The the policeman that was down there calls in for backup. And of course, there's the figure. He goes, "You don't ever die, do you?" "Nope, it's a weakness of mine." And basically, he's like, "I can help you." "No, you can't, but never give up." And then we see that whatever the weapon is going into Detective Lee's, you see his spine gets ripped out, and that's your big final splash page, is his spine sitting there. There's the figure. That is pretty cool. Next month, the Exile. And then in the back here, which I'm not going to go over, there's Astrobot. So it's like a little preview that they've got going on for another title. Cover art shows it was Rob Willis. So here's what I think. The entire character of Roach reminds me very much of Blade, without being a daywalker. Just his attitude and stuff. I don't actually have a problem with that. I loved Wesley Snipes' character of Blade. I loved his portrayal of it, his attitude. Basically, this is a new form of him without, hopefully, it hasn't shown anything being a vampire or a daywalker. But being a detective, he's trying to find it. He's got a lot to live up for. I've always liked him as that character. They literally modeled. Wesley helped him do it, so it's right after him. I like it. I think it was a pretty decent. It was a good first issue. There's a lot in this world that needs to be explored, and the first issue of any title, its entire objective is to bring you in and say, "Oh, I really would like issue number 2." So with that being said, I think it accomplished it. I really want to see what's going on. There's a conspiracy going on. I enjoyed the writing in this. I thought the dialogue was solid. And then the artwork, I like the artwork overall. It's kind of stylized. I like the way that the figures are portrayed. The bad guy, I think, whoever he winds up being, looks really decent. There was nothing, out of the ordinary, that was drawn. But even like when they do the red wave and stuff, how all the blood and everything's going in there, and then the way the smoke up. I like the stylization. So I think the artwork fits the storyline very well. Overall, I think this is a solid book. I am probably going to be going down and adding this to my pull list because I really am curious how it goes. I would give this a CGC rating of an 8.0. I think it's a solid. If you guys like the ABC rating, it's a solid B grade. I want to see where it goes. So if you guys did like this, go down and check out your comic shop. What's Not Publishing is not a huge publisher, but if they can put out books like this, a lot like Scout Comics and Aftershock, and some of these small publishers are putting out some good quality titles. So anyway, that's my thoughts. I really want to hear what you guys think. If you haven't bought it, are you thinking about it? If you have, let me know what your thoughts are down below, what you liked or didn't like. Smash the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so you know when I put out my quick flips. I can do full reviews like this. We do our movie and TV show reviews. We delve into some role-playing, fantasy, science fiction stuff. So anyway, make sure you subscribe to the Dennis and Andy show, and that way you get caught up. And then you can join us on our live streams when we interview. We usually have comic book writers or artists or fantastic guests. We talk hot topics, and then you can join us live and give us your feedback. So anyway, thanks for joining us, and we will talk to you all real soon.